Welcome to our quick guide on how to show the world your ZenAllure. First, go to www.zenallure.com. As noted, ZenAllure portfolios are a service from Model Insider, and you are required to be a Model Insider member. If you already have a Model Insider portfolio, when you click on Get Started Now, you'll be taken to this setup page. If you do not have a Model Insider account or you're not logged in, you'll be taken to the sign in or registration page. If you have not yet created an account, once you create one, you'll need to go to ZenAllure in the top menu to return to this setup page. When you come to the page, there's a link here to an illustrated step-by-step guide, and we're going to be adding a link to this video as well. First up, you'll need to pick a template. As we've only just launched the service, there's one template for now. We'll be adding more later. You need to click the template once to make sure it's highlighted to show that you selected it. Next up, you'll need to pick your ZenAllure URL. We are going to be adding the ability to use your own domain name, but for now, you'll need to select a short name, no spaces or punctuation, that reflects your identity. In this case, we're going to call it Test Page. Once you've put this in, click Check Availability. If the URL is available, you'll see Good URL, and the next section, Pick Your Galleries, opens. Your ZenAllure galleries are all based off of the image galleries in your Model Insider profile. If you only have a default gallery, the one that comes built in with your profile, and you've not created any others, you'll see a single gallery. As you add images to or remove images from your gallery, they'll automatically be added to or removed from your ZenAllure page. Any images that you have marked as members only or private will not show on your ZenAllure page, and you'll see a notation here in yellow that tells you that you have images that are not available. If you have set multiple galleries, you'll see all of them displayed here. This gives you the convenient ability to create galleries just for your web page, so you can add and remove images from your other Model Insider galleries without affecting your ZenAllure galleries. We're also going to be adding the ability to manage multiple ZenAllure pages from a single profile. So for instance, you could have a gallery just for nude images and a gallery for clothed images and have separate pages for each, both managed from the same place. In this case, we've created a gallery called ZenAllure just for the ZenAllure pictures. Clicking once highlights it. You can highlight as many galleries as you want, and you click again to remove the highlighting. Once you've selected the galleries you want to display, you go on to the information that you want to show. The display name is automatically the same as the name on your Model Insider account. This is what will display at the top of your ZenAllure page. If you use the same name as your account, when you change your account name, it will also change the name on your ZenAllure page. If you want to keep a separate identity, or you don't want them to be tied together for changes, you can click on Other and put in whatever name you like. If you choose the Other option, the name will only change when you change it on your setup page. Think carefully about your name. While you can change it anytime you like, this is how people will recognize you. This is what will go into indexing in Google and other search engines. When you change it, that means that the search engines have to re-index and it will take longer to find you. You can then choose a street address if you entered a full street address in your profile. This is going to be most advantageous to people who have, for instance, a regular studio where they work. This is not selected by default since we know that most of our members won't want to show this. Next up is city, state, country, and zip or postal code. If any one of these items isn't set in your profile, it won't display here. For instance, if you live outside the US and you don't have states where you live or an equivalent listing, then it will just show your city and country. Next up is email. By default, this uses the email that you used to create your Model Insider account. Again, like with name, if you change the email on your account, this will change on your ZenAllure page. You can also select Other and put in a different email, for instance, if you have a booking email that you use all the time. You can deselect email, in which case none will show on your page. However, at this time, if you do this, there's no way for people to contact you. one of the first upgrades we're going to be doing to the ZenAllure pages is going to be adding a contact page so that people will be able to reach you without having to display your email. Next up is a title for the About Me section on your profile. Come up with something pithy. This will be your headline. Next up is the About Me text. The About Me text does not allow for any HTML or BB code or other forms of formatting. Right now, it just allows basic text. We're going to be adding an editor to this in the future so that you can do fancier things. Line breaks are recognized, so you can put breaks in your text. As far as information, besides your location, your email, and your About Me, if you are a model, stats will be pulled from your profile to display on your page. For male models, the stats that will be displayed are height, weight, waist, chest, neck, sleeve, inseam, hair color, eye color, and shoe size. For female models, it's height, weight, waist, bust, hips, dress size, hair color, eye color, and shoe size. If you have set up links to other sites in your Model Insider profile, these links will also be pulled to display on the links page to your ZenAllure site. The last step is uploading a splash or main image for your site. Click Browse and select an image from your computer. If you pick an image by mistake or decide that you want to use something different, click Change Image to bring back the upload dialog. Otherwise, you can adjust your image by moving the slider back and forth to zoom and clicking anywhere in the image to center it as you like. For instance, on this lovely piece of chicken. We are going to be adding the ability to take an image that's already in your portfolio and set it as your main image as well. Finally, click Create Custom Page. You'll be taken back to the top of the page with the message that you've been successful, and you can click here to see your ZenAllure page. Here we have our central image, our welcome text with our location, our galleries, and our links. A guest book is also provided here, and clicking home takes you back to the central page, as does clicking your name. You can return to the setup page by clicking ZenAllure in the Model Insider toolbar and make any changes you like. For instance, changing your galleries, adding your email or changing your email, or any other changes that you'd like to make. Your Model Insider page is automatically linked here. If you have a Twitter and Facebook listed as other sites, they'll be listed here, in addition to being listed on your links page. And that's it. You're ready to show the world your ZenAllure.